Hello, fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of February 2015, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What a fantastic month we have for you in the context of love. And this is largely, as I mentioned in the general focused horoscopes, it's largely because of Venus and Mars in your sign as the month begins, right out of the gate and in the early part of the month. Both of these planets supporting you tremendously to experience passion and love and belief that you deserve to attract the very best, whether it's the very best from yourself, the very best things, but also in terms of the ways in which love is expressed to you. And you're able to bring forward your absolute charming best in order to get just what it is that you desire. And also there's an element here with Mars of an awakening happening on a level of body as well. So it's passion meeting softness in the most perfect way to create a very romantic climate for you as you start the month. And I might have mentioned this in last month's video as well, because right as we're finishing January, starting February, depending where you are on the planet, we will have Venus meeting Neptune in the sky. Now, that suggests to me that you are starting this month very much in the belief in the fairy tale, believing in romance, believing in the fantasy, believing in true love, you know, as the romance novels tell it, and very much wanting to be swept away. In fact, considering this configuration is happening in your sign, it is very possible that you are feeling swept away as the month begins. Now, it might just be swept away on a fantasy, I gotta say. It might just be swept away on a hope or a dream or a wish. However, I do believe that you're at your best when you believe in the miraculous. And this is you believing in the miraculous in the sphere of love. Allow yourself to connect with that energy and allow yourself to be happy is really what it comes down to. Even with the Mercury retrograde taking place, I gotta say, the beginning of the month is a really great time, on a side note, to have any kind of makeover, like a glamour type of makeover. Now, I would encourage you to, because as I said, Mercury is retrograde, you know, you might not want to go all out and spend a whole lot of money on a designer wardrobe because Mercury's retrograde. And it's not a good idea to do that while Mercury's retrograde, because you tend to change your mind is what happens once Mercury goes direct. But it is a really great time for you to consider new cosmetics or making some small changes that allow you to feel like your most beautiful is coming forward. And it's going to be that little thing, that small little thing, that ends up creating just a really big difference that has people just marveling as they look at you at how much beauty you are able to convey. So it can be like the smallest things. I remember reading in a book many years ago of somebody who was going through a change, and he always used to wear short sleeves, and then he decided that he wanted to start wearing long sleeves. And people were walking around telling him how great he looked, how different he looked. And the only thing that really changed was that he started wearing full sleeve shirts. And so it really is like that type of small change that you will stumble upon now that really can make a big difference and have everybody saying how much better you look, confident you look, and really alluring as well. As I said, your charming self is likely to come forward. Where it comes to, as we progress into the month, we are going to have Venus speaking with Pluto. Again, Venus in your sign. I absolutely love this for you because it is so passionate. This is intense. This is passionate. This is very seductive and sultry as well. And so when I look at this and considering that there's an element here that has to do with friendship, I do think that this could play out and is likely to be a very important configuration, especially in context of this other configuration we have as the month begins. Because as the month begins, it's about the dream and the fantasy. But then as we move forward, right around the 10th, depending on where you are on the planet, we are going to have this other conversation kick in, which suggests that we're seeing things a little bit more realistically by this point, but we're also making changes and we're understanding the transformative power of love to move our lives and to help us to evolve and change in a positive direction, in a direction that we like very much, which is going to be part of the experience for Pisceans out there. Those of you in an established bond, I think that you're just going to be feeling really beautiful, really loved, allowing yourself to be loved. As I said, lots of passionate energy in the first part of the month. So it looks like you will be enjoying yourself in the company of the person that you care about. And it looks also like you are connecting with this person on different levels of friendship as well, that allow you to feel and appreciate how you are being changed for the better in this alliance. Those of you who are dating somebody, I do think that it's going to be you spending time in more social settings that's going to facilitate some of the most important changes and evolutions, positively speaking, in the realm of this bond, where you get to see who this person is a little bit more accurately. Those of you who are open to meeting somebody new, be out and about. Venus and Mars in your sign, really great time to connect with new people, to experience yourself with a lot of options, to experience the abundance of options available to you, and to feel yourself as attractive, to bring forward your flirty best. All of that is highlighted with this energy for you now. So the best advice I could give you is enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Get out. Enjoy the company of other people. Enjoy being exactly who you are, and you're going to find that is more than enough to attract opportunities to experience greater love to you as well. And what I love about this month for you is that it is about love. It's about softness, and it's about belief that you deserve to be loved. And from that place, you will find that certainly surrounds you everywhere you go.